Deepti Sharma has single-handedly brought back the debate on spirit of the game in cricket. A lot happened in the last match of the ODI series between India women and England women at the Lords, which incidentally was India legend Julian Goswami's last ever appearance for Team India. After a horror start to the chase of 170, England hopes were reignited by a fighting 35-run stand for the final wicket between Charlie Dean and Freya Davis. Dean, primarily an off-spin bowler, had battled through 80 deliveries for 47 and was taking her team closer to a memorable win. But veteran Indian all-rounder Deepti showed some sharp awareness as she realized her opponent was leaving the crease quite early before the ball had been delivered. In the 44th over of the England innings with 17 meters of 37 deliveries, Deepti pulled out of her delivery stride and took off the bails before appealing for the run out. The umpires, after a brief pause, consulted the TV umpire who adjudged it as out, and Deepti Sharma had Mankaded Dean, and then a huge uproar on social media followed. So what is Mankading or being Mankaded, or simply put, running out the batter at the non-striker's end? The term comes from the name of the legendary former Indian cricketer Vinoo Mankad. Indian opener and slow left-arm orthodox bowler Vinoo Mankad stirred a controversy back in 1947-48 during India's tour of Australia when he paused during his delivery stride and broke the wicket at the non-striker's end to dismiss Bill Brown during the second test. The incident caused an uproar in Aussie media, and the Mankad or Mankading came into existence. Although this method does not violate any laws of cricket, it is still considered by many as an unsporting one. What does the law book say? The provision to run out the non-striker out is clearly laid out in the laws of cricket. This form of run out is a thoroughly fair and a legal act. The exact law, 41.16, which pertains to the non-striker leaving his or her ground early, states, if the non-striker is out of his or her ground at any time from the moment the ball comes into play until the instance when the bowler would normally have been expected to release the ball, the non-striker is liable to be run out. Well, it is pretty clear that the law is in favor of the bowler on this one, but still some argue saying that this may be legal, but it is not in the spirit of the game. This incident sparked a debate among many cricketers and experts. Several England cricketers like Stuart Broad, James Anderson and Sam Billings took to Twitter to share their disappointment and called it a poor move by the Indian women's team. Many fans were also divided on the topic. The likes of Broad, Anderson and others were against this dismissal. Broad wrote on Twitter, I find this debate of Mankad really interesting. So many views from either side. I personally wouldn't like to win a match like that. Also very happy for others to feel differently. Anderson had this to say, we'll never understand why players feel the need to do this. Is she stealing ground? Another England cricketer, Sam Billings, said, there's surely not a person who has played the game that thinks this is acceptable. Just not cricket. Former England captain Michael Vaughan chimed in saying, Mankad is in the rules, but I hope it is not a go-to tactic. You surely don't train all your lives to win a game using that tactic, and I know batters should train to stay behind the line, but it stings seeing a game won like that. Yesterday was a bloody good game too. Whereas others defended Deepti's right to dismiss the batter in this way. England opener Alex Hale said it shouldn't be difficult for the non-striker to stay in their crease till the ball has left the hand. Wasim Jaffer said it is quite simple. Ball comes into play when bowlers start run up. From that moment on, as a batter or non-striker, you have to keep your eyes on the ball. If you are a bit careless, opposition will get you out and you can get out at either ends. Jason Gillespie added, sorry, there's nothing in the law that says a warning should be given for unfair play. Play by the rules and the game will take care of itself. But what does the MCC, the custodians of cricket laws, had to say about this? Their verdict was that Sharma was well within her right to take that unusual call on her own. And more importantly, the ICC recently announced a host of changes on playing conditions which will come into effect from October 1st onwards, and one of them is about running out the non-striker. The playing conditions follow the laws in moving this method of effecting a run out from the unfair play section to the run out section. This in a way legitimizes the dismissal and removes any doubts on whether to question this mode of dismissal ever again. The MCC statement does go on to add that this change will formally come into effect from 1st October 2022. This was done to clarify this matter and to place an onus on batters to ensure that they do not leave the crease at the non-strikers end prior to a bowler releasing the ball. The law is clear as it needs to be for all umpires to be able to easily interpret through all levels of the game and at all moments in the game. MCC's message to the non-strikers continue to remain in their ground until they have seen the ball leave the bowler's hand. Then dismissal such as this will never happen. While it was an unusual end to an exciting match, it was properly officiated and should not be considered anything more. So, what are the past instances of this mode of dismissal? Indian spinner Ravichandran Ashwin had created a huge uproar in the 2019 IPL during the game between Kings 11 Punjab and Delhi Capitals. Ashwin had ran Josh Butler out without warning and there were ugly scenes. However, this was not the first time Ashwin had removed a particular batsman in this fashion. The first major instance of this for Ashwin was during the 2012 series Tri-Series that was held in Australia. During the ODI between India and Sri Lanka in Brisbane, Ashwin ran Lahiru Thirimanne out. The umpire asked captain Virendra Sehwag whether he wanted to stay with the appeal, but after a discussion with Sachin Tendulkar, Sehwag withdrew the appeal and gave Thirimanne a warning instead. Not many know that even India's first World Cup winning captain Kapil Dev dismissed a batter in this manner. This incident took place in the ODI between South Africa and India in 1992. In the first ODI, Kapil Dev had warned Peter Kirsten instead of running him out. But the batter did the same mistake of wandering out of the crease in the next match. And having seen enough, Kapil Dev ran out Kirsten and he was not happy. Now, would you call it Mankad or simply a run out? Another debate is on the name of this dismissal. Many believe that calling it Mankad would be wrong as Vinoo Mankad was a legend of the game and using his name in association with something that many may deem against the spirit of the game may not be right. Even former Indian cricketer Akash Chopra tweeted to correct the official channel of Sky Sports Cricket. They wrote on their Twitter channel asking, "Does Mankad have a place in cricket?" To which Akash replied saying, "Vinoo Mankad is a legend. He has a very respected place in cricket. This is called a run out and has been called that for a while as far as the MCC laws of cricket are concerned." The MCC has clearly stated that this is nothing but a run out as well. This recent incident between Deepti Sharma and Charlie Dean was not the first time such a thing has happened and certainly not the last time that this will happen. This mode of run out has become part of the game now and is very much legal. But the debates of whether it is within the spirit of the game or not will keep on raging. What are your thoughts on this topic? Do you think this mode of dismissal is right? Do write to us in the comment section down below and do reach out to us across our social media platforms.